Nice to virtually meet you.
Nice to virtually meet you as well. I am here with Jax, singer-songwriter, TikTok star. I am so honored to meet you.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I gotta carry you around in my pocket so I can just get introduced that way to all my friends.
I love it. So your latest song, Victoria's Secret, is so empowering and so inspirational. Did you expect it to blow up like this?
No, not at all. I was
Really?
not at all. No, no. It was honestly half an idea when I even started posting about it. So we had to go finish it to play catch up there. But no, I didn't at all. This was, I mean, I had an idea. I had this idea for a long time, like to play on who Victoria is, but yeah, no, definitely not. It's very crazy for me.
Yeah, I remember growing up, we would always joke about like, oh, let's make a store and call it Victor's Secret.
Yeah, exactly. Or like, who is it? Like, I remember
Yeah,
actually saying that it is Victor or something, which ironically it kind of is. Like,
right.
yeah.
So what inspired you to write this?
Well, for me, I mean, the problem I'm running into right now is because I don't really feel like I'm some sort of, body positivity prophet because I'm like, I can't spearhead this because I'm also still in a pretty bad place and I was super affected by that stuff growing up. But when the kid I babysit brought up to me like a bunch of bullying about her body and stuff that goes on in school, I was like, oh wait, I think it's actually my responsibility to make this fun and make her kind of rock out and rage, but to make sure that that doesn't happen to her and she doesn't end up in the same place I'm in. And that if I could just plant that seed, like, oh gosh, stop it, stop comparing yourself to the things you see in the media and your friends too. Make them all stop. Like you look in the mirror and it's got to come from within, So it felt more of like a responsibility to younger girls when I hear that stuff because it's exactly where I was at when I was her age, and I don't want her to end up where I'm at now. So
That's incredible. You were looking out for the rest of the generations. Like it's insane how long it has taken for
yes.
this body positivity movement and to loosely be accepted. We've come a long way, but we still have a long way to go too.
We have a really long way to go. I feel like we're a little confused about which big corporations are kind of pandering and trying to stay afloat because they're trying to catch up to the movement a little bit.
Right.
But at least we have it. Like I will say, I was just telling I was on the phone with my mom this morning. I was like, look, if this song does nothing, I'll tell you one good thing it did. I looked in the mirror yesterday and I wasn't mad because for the last 2 weeks, I've only been getting messages and my feed totally changed. And I've only been getting messages of very sexy, curvy girls dancing to the song. And I'm seeing new bodies. Like those aren't the bodies that normally in my feed and they're rocking it and they're hot and they're beautiful. And now I feel good. So it proved to be true,
Yeah,
that if you have
absolutely.
diversity, it does actually sit there in your brain and it affects how you feel about yourself.
Yeah, for sure. Are you still gonna try to babysit her, or are you out of time now? Like you've got
Oh
too much
no.
going
Well,
on.
it's so funny. Like we posted that video, so to give you some context or whoever's listening, it's like I posted a video when I wrote the song for the girl. Her name's Chelsea, and she's in summer camp right now and without a phone. So she has no idea that
Oh
the
my God.
people even saw the video, that the song is doing well or anything like that. So when she gets back, I'm gonna surprise her at the airport. So
That's amazing. Oh, she's gonna love it. Can
yeah.
we expect like an album or an EP or maybe a tour or something?
I hope so. I hope all of the above. I hope. I mean,
Okay.
we have some stuff in the works, but I'm so like out of the loop under a rock when it comes to that stuff. I just kind of sit here and write songs. So
Just go with the flow.
we'll see. I hope so. I mean, we have a lot of music. So
Okay. So maybe. Cool. So
maybe.
you have also grown a lot on TikTok, mainly because of your parody videos. And I have to say, so many people sent me the Ginger's point of view one. So personally, thank you. I love it.
Yeah, my boyfriend's a ginger, so he was always like, you know what? Like people don't realize how much I was bullied.
There's
Like,
a lot.
oh,
Yeah.
like there's like all the stereotypes of having red hair at the South Park stuff,
Yeah.
like no soul, all this stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like it's a constant joke. So we just decided to do a song from a ginger's perspective where he tells me what to say on behalf of the ginger community.
Yeah, I love it. It was perfect. Were you scared that people weren't going to take your music seriously because
Oh,
of all the parodies?
well, yeah, mainly because I'm not an influencer. I have no idea what I was doing. It happened so quickly from a funny video from Stacy's mom's perspective. I was posting, you know, songs and original songs for a year and no one saw them. And then when that went, I was like, oh no, I have no idea. All I know is how to write songs, and then I have stupid, goofy moments like that, and that's my personality. But I am not capable of being an influencer or a comedian by any means. So that was the scary part, was like, okay, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Let's also post some original music and see if people want to listen, because that's all I'm good at. I don't know how to do the other stuff.
I mean, it seems like it worked between this song, 90s Kids, like they're all incredible and they've all grown so much.
Thank you. I mean, that was my biggest fear, and the coolest moment about the whole thing was that people cared about the original music as well. So I got very, very lucky there. And I also am grateful for the app, in a sense where it's the first app. I've always been a lyricist, you know, that was my first, you know, skill, is I'm a lyricist before I'm anything else. So my whole life, people were like, yo, you need the sickest beat, you need this, you need to be sexier, you need like all the full package. And all I was like, what about the lyrics? Did you hear the lyrics? And they're like, no, not really. It's kind of overthought. It's too whatever. So now I get to kind of put the lyrics on the screen so people can read them while I sing them. And I think that's been a huge thing since all the POVs and stuff, you know.
And you've written songs for other artists, correct? How is it different writing songs for them versus the ones that you want to keep?
Well, that's a really good question. It helped. Well, that field definitely helped me. I did that to pay the bills when I moved to Los Angeles for years, right? Behind the scenes writing for other people. That really helped me with the POV side of things, because I spent all this time not knowing what I was doing. I was like, I'm not making any money. No one's even listening. They're ignoring my emails, but it did teach me how to write from other people's perspectives, right? And we kind of joke about it. But sometimes you just don't know what comes out in the studio. Sometimes I write something thinking this is going to be a day I write something for me, and then the song's done and I'm like, wait a second, this would be way cooler for Bella Porch. Can somebody get this to Bella Porch and see if she wants to mess with it, you know, and stuff like that. So you don't really know, I guess, to answer your question. But
okay.
This happens after the song is done, you know.
That's a very honest answer. I love it.
Sorry, I can't give you much more. Like, I don't know, like IDK.
Do you have any ideas of other people that you want to do perspectives on?
No, to be honest, I kind of ran out. I was like, at a certain point, I was like, I think I kind of just jumped the shark on here. I was like, I don't think I got any more in me, but I think it kind of shifted from POVs to now having collaborators come in, whether that be at somebody that's getting bullied in the middle of the country, or that their mom reaches out to me, so I come and let them take the mic and say, this is their perspective. Let the world see it. Let her have a moment, you know. Or maybe like John Stamos comes and flirts with my mom, you know, like there's
I'm jealous.
You know, sometimes there's collaborations of people I've always idolized, which is kind of, and then sometimes I like to give, I love using the platform to give the floor to somebody that needs the voice more than I do. So I
love that so much.
It's still fun though. We try to keep it fun and goofy and lighthearted.
You can check out Jax on TikTok at Jax Write Songs.
TikTok is fun. Go follow me on there if you want. But I can definitely sing. I hear this. You're in the TikTok studio right now.
That's it. Oh my gosh, how amazing.
Oh my gosh, wait a second. I'm going to turn my piano on here because it just pressed a bunch of buttons on its own. Sometimes it has a mind of its own. So yes, this is a song. It's called Victoria's Secret. I wrote it about how I grew up with a lot of really unrealistic body standards kind of in my face. I only really, in the early 2000s, I only really had one body type to aspire to because there was no diversity in any of the media. So it put me through a really bad mental situation as I got older. I always compared myself. I had some really bad eating disorders, especially being in entertainment and on camera. So I just wanted to let the world know that it has to come from your heart and not to compare yourself to other girls. So let me figure this out here really quick. Sorry, you may need to.
No, you're good. Thank you so much for sharing all of that too.
Oh man. I mean, look, I got lucky that I have the platform to do it. So here we are. Better use it while I have it. This one is called Victoria's Secret. God, I wish somebody would have told me when I was younger that all bodies aren't the same. Photoshop itty bitty models on magazine covers told me I was overweight. I stopped eating. What a bummer. Can't have have carbs and a hot girl summer. If I could go back and tell myself when I was younger, I'd say, psst, I know Victoria's Secret. And girl, you wouldn't believe, she's an old man who lives in Ohio, making money off of girls like me, cashing in on body issues, selling skin and bones with big boobs. I know Victoria's Secret. She was made up by a dude. Oh, she was made up by a dude. A dude. Victoria was made up by a dude. I wish somebody would have told me that thighs of thunder meant normal human thighs, and all the pressure I was under to lose my appetite and fight the cellulite with Hunger Games like every night. If I could go back and tell myself when I was younger, I'd say, hey dummy, I know Victoria's Secret. And girl, you wouldn't believe, she's an old man who lives in Ohio, making money off of girls like me, cashing in on body issues, selling skin and bones with big boobs. I know Victoria's Secret. What is it? She was made up by a dude. Oh, she was made up by a dude. A dude. Victoria was made up by, I know Victoria's Secret. And girl, you wouldn't believe, she's an old man who lives in Ohio, making money off of girls like me, cashing in on body issues, selling skin and bones with big boobs. I know Victoria's Secret. She was never made for me and you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. I
Of
cannot wait to
course.
meet you in person, and this is just very cool for me. I'm so excited. So.
I love it. I love supporting you. So
Thank you for being the first Hot AC station to spearhead
yes,
this song and like take
course.
over. Trust me, I'm fully aware, and I appreciate what making you realize. Even my mom says hi, so.
Oh, tell her I say hi too,
I
for
will.
sure.
I will. Mom, she says
Well,
hi.
yeah, there you go. Well, thank you so much, Jax. I do really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, and thank
Of
you
course.
for giving me the platform. It's really cool.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too, Erin. Bye.